Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Hobo here today, and we're doing some Week 3 NFL predictions, because what else do we do here on Wednesday nights when I'm late with my own predictions because I'm a procrastinator? We start off with the Houston Texans at the New England Patriots. So this game, Thursday night, tomorrow night, no Jimmy G, no Tom Brady. It's going to be Jacoby Brissett at quarterback for the New England Patriots. The rookie... And they're without Gronk, I believe. Yes, I believe they're without Gronk. And the Texans are healthy. So that's the only deciding factor for me is the Texans are healthy, so they're going to win this game against the Patriots. Tomorrow night, Thursday Night Football. Watch it on Twitter. Then we get the Washington Redskins at the New York Giants in MetLife Stadium. I've heard reports all week long that Josh Norman's going to shadow Odell, and except when Odell's in the slot, Odell has no targets in the slot. It doesn't matter to me if Josh Norman plays on Odell Beckham or if he plays on Victor Cruz, if he plays on Sterling Shepard. Hell, I don't even care if he guards Shane Vereen or Rashad Jennings out of the backfield. He's not locking any of them down because Josh Norman's a mediocre corner at best, and the Giants have three great wide receivers on their team. One's a rookie, one's a 3-year pro, and one's a veteran. Eli Manning's too intelligent with the football to throw it. Because remember last year when the Giants faced the Panthers and Eli carved Josh Norman to shreds? That's what's going to happen this Sunday. Kirk Cousins, he's not very confident at the moment. His own offense is questioning his ability to lead the team. So with all that, and they're, what are they, 1-1? The Redskins they're 0-2. Redskins are 0-2, and the Giants are 2-0. So there's different confidence levels riding and going into this game. So I feel like the Giants' confidence is just too high for the Washington Redskins to dethrone. Arizona at Buffalo. Arizona's looked a bit shaky coming out of that first game, even though they did win 40-7 last week. They looked a bit shaky. In the game against New England anyway. They did look a bit shook. They should not have lost that game against the Patriots, but they did. Buffalo has looked absolutely terrible in their first two games. So Arizona will beat Buffalo here in this game. Minnesota at Carolina. Sam Bradford, who looked pretty good against the Packers last week, versus Cam Newton, who likes to take hits to the head. I got the Panthers winning this game. The Vikings defense just it doesn't scare me to the point where I'm like, whoa, Cam's gonna really have to make some adjustments. I don't expect it to be a 40-point game or anything like that, or either team scoring 40 points for that matter. But it's gonna be a win for the Panthers. Broncos at Bengals. This is a tricky one to me. The Broncos, they're riding Trevor Siemian. The Bengals, they're really relying on their defense to win them their games because the offense, it looks like it's been sputtering a little bit with Andy Dalton. He's gotten off anyway in the first two quarters of his first two games with some pretty shaky performances, some interceptions, some fumbles, sometimes sacked. I really do like Andy Dalton and AJ Green. I really like the Bengals, I do, and I really like the Broncos. But if I take a step back, I take my bias cap off, I really have to say that the Denver Broncos look like the better team in this game, especially the way that in the final minutes they dominated the Colts last week. I got the Broncos beating the Bengals here. Detroit at Green Bay. Sure, Green Bay did get handed a crushing defeat against the Minnesota Vikings, but the Detroit Lions still in my mind are nothing to be afraid of. They lost a close one to the Tennessee Titans last week, which is a game that they should have won if Matt Stafford does not throw that interception. So Green Bay will beat Detroit in Lambeau. Yeah, I don't know why that was... whatever. Baltimore at Jacksonville. Joe Flacco. That's my reason for the Baltimore Ravens winning this game. So there you go. Joe Flacco is going to lead his squad onto the field and win. Cleveland at Miami. What a terrible game this is going to be. Miami will blow out the Cleveland Browns, and it will not be very pretty. And they will win. The Oakland Raiders at the Tennessee Titans. The Raiders are going to dominate the Texans a little bit. A little bit, I say. But yeah, the Raiders are going to beat the Titans, and it's not going to be a very fun game to watch if you're a defensive fan. Well, maybe if you like watching one team dominate another team, then this is your game, because the Raiders are going to dominate the Titans, in my opinion anyway. Then we get the San Francisco 49ers at Seattle Seahawks. I don't know what the hell's been going on with the Seahawks and what the hell's going on with Russell Wilson's leg, but they need to fix something quick. And if they lose to the San Francisco 49ers, then I'm going to throw away their season. I know that's a bold proclamation to make here in Week 3, but if the San Francisco 49ers beat the Seattle Seahawks, I'm going to throw their season out the window. And my prediction is going to be the Seattle Seahawks. They have to win this game. They have to win. This is a must-win game here already in the third week of the season. The Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Rams need a win so bad, and they're facing a Tampa Bay team that just got blown out 40-7. So they've got all this confidence. Or the Rams, they don't have confidence, but they have all this pent-up aggression that they're going to let out on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they're going to win this game. It's not going to be a pretty game. It's going to be very, very, very hard-hitting. It's just going to be a really fun game to watch. I do predict that the LA Rams win, and I'm going to say off some shenanigans like a field goal after like a phantom pass interference or something like that. Just a controversial finish. Because what other way would you like to end an LA Rams versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers game besides with both teams losing in a draw? Pittsburgh Steelers at Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are riding the Wentz wagon, as much as I hate to say that, as a Giants fan. But the Pittsburgh Steelers, you could literally hand Ben Roethlisberger an offensive line made of toast and 3 receivers except for Antonio Brown. Like you could just give him Antonio Brown and an offensive line made of Pee-wee football players, and he would still win games with 400 yards passing. I don't get this. Ben Roethlisberger is an animal at the quarterback position. He can just see things that nobody else can see. That's why I really wish that the NFL would start using the all-22, or I think that's what it's called, camera angle, where it's like way up high, and you see the entire field, end zone to end zone, and you could see the different, or like where the defense is and where the receivers are, so I could get a visual represent, like when you play Madden, it's kind of like that. I want to get a visual representation of where the defense lines up in this type of situation. How does one play a zone coverage against Antonio Brown? I want to look at this. I want to see how a safety just sits over top Antonio Brown, because nobody wants to get a touchdown pass caught on them, especially not if you're Darrelle Reeves, because that happens to you every week. But I mean, come on, don't let this happen to you. Put 2 safeties in a corner on Antonio Brown, then you win the game. But they're not going to do that, and they're going to lose. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win their game. San Diego at Indianapolis. Both these teams have not looked impressive at all, to me, in my estimation. Andrew Luck is still a garbage quarterback. Does not deserve that contract. I made a video about it. I told you guys he didn't deserve the contract because he's not a good quarterback. And guess what? He's proving me right through the first 2 weeks of the season. Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts are going to fall short to the San Diego Chargers. New York Jets at Kansas City Chiefs. I'm an Alex Smith guy. I'm a Chiefs guy. I really am. I have a few Jets fans that I know, that I'm friends with. I love saying It just makes me feel like a real person when I can't get my thoughts out properly, so I have to struggle through my sentences. Where was I? Did I already say that the Kansas City Chiefs are beating the Jets? If I didn't, they are. Whatever. KC over NYJ in that match. Up. Sunday night, Chicago at Dallas. Who wants to watch that game in prime time? Who wants to watch that game in prime time? Who wants to? The Dallas Cowboys are going to, as much as it pains my heart to say this, the Dallas Cowboys are beating the Chicago Bears, and they're going to spank them. They're going to spank them. They're just going to spank them. Atlanta Falcons at New Orleans Saints in the last game of the week. On the Monday night, I don't know. New Orleans, Atlanta. I got broads in Atlanta. They're going to win. The Falcons are going to win just because I got broads in Atlanta, and that's going to do it for me, your boy Hobo. Those are my NFL Week 3 predictions. I hope that you all enjoyed. I hope that you all agree with me. If you don't, fight me. If you do, you're my favorite person in the world, like Paul George or Kevin Durant. I don't know why I said those names, But that's going to do it for me. Your boy Hobo, please make sure, guys, to leave a like down below, drop a comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Share this video around with all your friends, neighbors, and family. I don't know. Just get the word out. Be a champ. We're close to 2,100 subscribers. We're gonna try to get to 3,000 in under a year. That's our goal. And I apologize for noise out there. I have family over there watching the season finale of Big Brother or some BS like that. Who cares? This is a day for football. You sons of bitches. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's going to do it for me, your boy Hobo, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.